Good morning, Miss Christmas, checking in with you today to bring you some encouragement and motivation, I hope, or at least just something to think about and kind of meditate on a little bit. So, I was having a conversation with my husband the other day regarding accountability and procrastination, the different things that causes us to sometimes make excuses, right? And or not get certain things accomplished that we know we should have accomplished in a timely manner, right? And so I distinctly recall being in school, and I was at a vocational school that you go to after like halfway through class when you're in high school. So you do half your schooling at the school, and then you do half your schooling at the vocational school. Anyway, stay focused. So I was going to the vocational school for nursing, and there was an assignment that I had to do and get done. And I waited to the very last minute. And I don't know why I waited to the last minute, but I did. And so when it came time to turn in my assignment, of course, I had excuses about why I was late and why I didn't get it done, and just all type of things. And I remember my teacher telling me, you cannot go through life making excuses about things. You have to at some point take accountability for your actions, for either doing the job and getting it done or not, right? And though we know that things come up and so that can be an excuse, really, we need to not make excuses and just be accountable. And so often I see in the world today where a lot of people make excuses and don't take the accountability. But let me help you. When you make excuses, you don't make progress, right? Let me say that again. When you make excuses, you don't make progress. So it's a procrastination tactic. It is a unaccountable tactic. It is a lying tactic, as a matter of fact, to just be honest. And it is like a guilt factor, because you try to guilt the other person that you're making the excuse to, make you feel like, oh, it's okay, and what was you, and all that. No. Let me encourage you today. If that is something that you're doing, if you're making excuses, you're not making progress. So stop making excuses and start making progress. I know sometimes things happen and things come up. Even in that, take accountability for what you should be doing, because a lot of us are supposed to be much further along than we are. But because we have not gotten out of making excuses, we're still kind of stuck a little bit, or we're just getting through different things, or just making enough headway, but not as much as we would if we stayed consistent. Okay? So I encourage you today, if you want to see something different in your life, if you really want to see the needle move with what you're doing in your life, your business, your work life, or whatever, even your family life, if you really want to see that needle move, stop making excuses and start making the progress. Get the work done, because it's waiting on you. It's not going anywhere. You still got to get it done. So whether you do it today or whether you do it in 365 days, it still has to be done, and it's still waiting on you to do it. So let that encourage you and bless you on today. Don't make excuses, make progress, because you got this. You already know that. You got this. Have an amazing day on purpose.